What makes Japanese minimalist design so unique? It's not just about having less, it's about designing with purpose. From product design to fashion, Japan's greatest designers have mastered the art of subtraction, creating beauty through simplicity. In today's video, we'll explore 3 Japanese master designers and how they have interpreted minimalism in their work. We often think of minimalism in everyday objects as being simple, clean, and functional. But true minimalist design isn't just about how things look, it's about how they feel and function effortlessly. And no one understands this better than Naoto Fukasawa. Minimalist product design is often associated with sleek, simple objects with clean lines. But Fukasawa sees minimalism differently. For him, great design isn't just about aesthetics, it's about creating objects so natural that people use them without even thinking. This idea, known as without thought, is at the core of his work. Think about how you turn on a light switch, grab a cup of coffee, or put on a jacket. You don't consciously think about these actions, you just do them. That's exactly how Fukasawa wants his designs to work. Instead of making people adapt to products, he designs products that adapt to people. Rather than trying to create something special or attention-grabbing, Fukasawa focuses on people's subconscious behavior. He believes that great design should exist without thought, meaning that products shouldn't require instruction manuals. Their functionality should be self-evident. His goal is to make objects feel so natural that they blend seamlessly into everyday life. This philosophy has shaped some of his most iconic works, where simplicity isn't just a visual choice, it's a way to make everyday interactions more natural and intuitive. One of the best examples of this philosophy is his wall-mounted CD player, designed for Muji. Fukasawa got the idea from watching how a CD spins inside a player, which reminded him of the rotating blades of a fan. He wanted to make the interaction just as simple, a quick pull to turn it on and off. The result was a coverless, wall-mounted CD player that looks like a ventilation fan, with a cord hanging down. The cord naturally invites you to pull it, and when you do, the CD starts playing. It's so intuitive that you don't need any instructions, you just know how to use it. This kind of effortless simplicity is what makes Fukasawa's designs feel so natural and timeless. But this isn't the only thing that defines his approach to design. Another key idea in Fukasawa's work is affinity, the concept of creating a deep, unspoken connection between objects and their users. Fukasawa's minimalism isn't just about removing excess, it's about making objects feel inviting, familiar, and natural to interact with. He believes that people don't just use objects, they form emotional connections with them. This means that the shape, texture, and presence of an object should feel natural and comforting, rather than cold or mechanical. Most importantly, these objects don't demand attention, they quietly integrate into everyday life. But minimalism doesn't just shape the way we interact with products, it also transforms the spaces we live in. After exploring product design, let's move on to architecture. Tadao Ando once famously said, "I don't believe architecture has to speak too much. It should remain silent and let nature in the guise of sunlight and wind." This statement perfectly encapsulates his architectural philosophy. Just like Fukasawa's products dissolve into everyday life, Ando's buildings are designed to create a deep connection between people and their surroundings. In Ando's architecture, you won't find unnecessary decoration. Instead, he focuses on pure, unembellished structures that emphasize form and space. His designs often feature simple geometric shapes, like cubes, rectangles, and circles, arranged with precision and balance. One of the most distinctive aspects of Ando's work is his masterful use of concrete. It has become a defining feature of his architecture. While concrete is typically seen as a heavy, industrial material, Ando paradoxically creates a sense of purity and lightness in his designs. He achieves this by using meticulously crafted formwork to shape the concrete, resulting in smooth, flawless surfaces. This approach allows him to celebrate the material's natural beauty while maintaining a refined, tactile quality. But there's more to Ando's architecture than just the material itself. If we had to describe the decoration in Tadao Ando's architecture, it would be light. Ando skillfully manipulates natural light to enhance his minimalist aesthetic. He uses shadows, openings, and reflections to create dynamic, ever-changing environments. Light pours in through narrow gaps or large openings, shifting and changing throughout the day. It moves across the smooth concrete surfaces, creating a dance of light and shadow that brings his buildings to life. One of the best examples of this philosophy is the Church of the Light in Osaka. Light passes through a cross-shaped cut in the concrete wall, transforming the space into a spiritual experience. The way light intersects the room creates a feeling of purity and hope, making it almost sacred. Ando's approach reflects a core principle of Japanese minimalist design, embracing nature and simplicity rather than imposing decoration. By allowing natural elements to shape the experience, his architecture becomes more than just a physical structure. It becomes a profound encounter with space and light. Minimalism doesn't stop at architecture. Just as Ando reimagined space and light, other Japanese designers have taken this philosophy into fashion, where simplicity and purpose are equally essential. One of the most influential figures in minimalist fashion is Issey Miyake. While often celebrated for his bold experimentation and innovative techniques, Miyake's work is deeply rooted in the philosophy of simplicity and functionality. His approach to minimalism is not just about reducing elements, but about enhancing the relationship between the body and the fabric. Miyake's philosophy centers on creating clothes that are easy to wear, flexible, and comfortable. He believed that fashion should move with the body, allowing for freedom and fluidity rather than restricting it. This idea is best seen in his iconic Pleats Please collection, garments made from lightweight, wrinkle-resistant fabrics that expand and contract with the wearer's movements. Unlike traditional fashion, which often prioritizes formality and structure, Miyake's designs emphasize movement and adaptability. His pleated garments are not only visually striking, but also highly practical, proving that minimalist fashion can be both beautiful and functional. This perfectly embodies Miyake's fundamental concept. Design is not for philosophy, it's for life. Another groundbreaking concept Miyake introduced was epoch, a revolutionary technique where entire garments are woven from a single piece of fabric, minimizing waste and maximizing efficiency. The garments are produced as machine-made rolls of knit fabric, pre-sewn or fused with finished patterns, resulting in monochromatic articles that leave virtually no wasted material behind. This approach reflects a core principle of Japanese minimalism, making the most of limited resources while maintaining a clean, effortless aesthetic. Miyake's design philosophy challenges the conventional notion that minimalism is merely about reducing complexity. Instead, He redefines it as a way to create a deeper connection between the garment and the body. By prioritizing functionality, comfort, and innovation, his designs break free from traditional fashion norms and inspire us to rethink the way we approach what we wear. From product design to architecture to fashion, these three Japanese master designers have each interpreted minimalism in their own unique way. They've shown us that minimalism is not just about removing excess, but about creating space for purpose, function, and human connection. Whether it's the intuitive elegance of Fukasawa's products, the tranquil harmony of Ando's architecture, or the functional beauty of Miyake's fashion, each approach reflects a deeper understanding of how design can shape our lives. So, what do you think? Which designer resonates with you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.